Welcome back to Cosmoholics Anonymous. I am your favorite girl, Bo Vintage, and today's video is a story time. Yes! Okay? Now, if you're mad that I'm posting a story time, you can eat my ass. Like, literally, you can eat tits raw and uncut with freaking feces coming out of it, yeah? That was a little much. I know you ain't Jim Dave out here, okay? If you haven't seen that story time, you can go watch that story time, okay? Okay, because Jim Dave is wildin'. He was wildin', okay? He wanted to eat booty like some groceries. He didn't even want to eat the booty. He just wanted to eat what comes out of the booty. Okay, so if you didn't watch the story time, you need to go watch the story time because it's old, but it's hilarious. But yeah, welcome back to Cosmoholics Anonymous. I have lots of energy right now, but I don't know why, because it's damn near 4 o'clock in the morning. Okay, not a game, not a joke. I can prove that. Oh, I lied. Look at me lying, talking about. It's actually only 3. I thought it was 4. So. But it's 3:07 a.m. not p.m. Okay, this is a story how I accidentally ended up getting hired at a strip club. Okay, the most ratchetest, most ghettoest, most nastiest strip club in the whole of Toronto. Okay, maybe not the whole of Toronto, but like in Scarborough. Okay, and it's a funny story because it's mad embarrassing. I don't even remember how old I was. I think I was working at Garage at the time, so I was probably like 18 or 19. I think I was 19. And I needed a second job. And so I decided to look on Kijiji for a job because at this point I didn't know about Indeed, okay? I didn't know, the only place I would look for jobs were Kijiji, Monster, and I think those were my main 2 sources to looking for a new job. Kijiji kind of sucks for employment. It's not really the best for employment, but like for under the table work and stuff, it is. And so I was kind of looking for like a second job that would pay cash because I needed extra money. Like y'all know, in all of my old stories, I'm always talking about how I was broke, needed some money, okay? And I would go to extreme lengths for some cash, okay? Like almost getting married. If you didn't watch that story song, go watch that story song, So this story is no different. I needed money, and there was a posting on Kijiji, but it wasn't very specific, and they weren't hiring strippers, so let's just get that out the way. Okay, that's not what they were hiring for. It was like a waitressing job. But like, they would have been better off putting bartender, and if it was bartender, I wouldn't have applied for it just because I don't have my smart serve, and so you can't really like serve if you don't have your smart serve, it doesn't really make sense to be a bartender or to work at a bar. So I would never have applied, but it was a server. It said server, so I was like, oh yeah, I can serve. Okay, no big deal. The address was there and the phone number was there, so I called, and I basically, she basically set up the interview over the phone. She phone interviewed me, and she was like, oh, you sound lovely, blah blah blah, come in. And I think she was European. Yeah, she had like a thick European accent. I don't know from where. I don't know if she was the club owner or just the manager or what. But she basically told me to come in for an interview. She asked me when I can come in, and I tell her like I can come in ASAP, And so we scheduled the interview for, I don't know if it was the same day or the day after in the afternoon. I think it might have been the day after in the afternoon. The address was there, and so I didn't bother Googling it. I know Scarborough pretty well, so I just hopped on the bus and took my little ass to this interview. And so when I got to the location, which is a very familiar location, go there all the time, not to the club, but to the place beside the club, which is the bowling alley, okay? Bowlerama. Is that what it's called? Bowlerama? I feel like they changed the name. Anyway, I pull up, I get off the bus, and I look. There's 3 places. There's 2 of the most ratchet places in Scarborough. Right here, and then there's the bowling alley. The bowling alley's lit, by the way. I had some good times there. I don't think I have any stories from the bowling alley, but I did have some good times at the bowling alley. So it goes the bowling alley. It goes CADDY'S, which is the place that hired me, okay? And then it's Rumors. Rumors is like this ratchet ass club, okay? Like it's super ratchet, and like it's like a club that like old people go to. Like I don't even know how to explain it. It's just like, it's not like a young people club. Like there's some young people that go there, but like it's a ratchet ass club. Like it's just so like, oh my god, it's just ratchet. Like only people from Scarborough would ever go there. You would never find somebody from like the west end of Toronto popping up at Rumors because it's just not a thing. Like, it's not a cool club to go to. If you want a party, you have to go downtown. And there's even some good party clubs in the West End, but in the East, no, honey, never that. So when I get off the bus, I am looking for like the numbers on the building, and I don't see them, and so I just assume that I'm going into motherfucking bowling alley, because I'm just like, they have food there, you know what I mean? So they would serve. I didn't think that there was food at the strip club. And I'm saying strip club, but like, I should really be like trying to find another name for this establishment. It is a strip club, but like, it's just so ratchet that I don't even want to give it that name. Like, oh my God, it's like a, I don't know, it's more like a strip joint. Like, I can't even call it a club. It's like a joint. Like, put like, what is a synonym for strip club? I need like a synonym for like ratchet ass titty club. Like, it's a titty joint. Titty joint. That sounds ratchet, right? So it's a titty joint. That's what we're gonna call it, okay? So I go into the bowling alley, confident too, and thinking that's where my little interview is, thinking they need servers over at the bowling alley, because I don't know, like, usually at the bowling alley there's food there, and so you can work the counter. I was like, maybe they just put the wrong title, you know, on the little application. So I go into the bowling alley and I'm like, hi, I have an interview. They're like, with who? And then I was like, good question, because I don't remember her name. I said it's a European lady, which is really bad, by the way. If you ever have an interview, make sure you know who the fuck you're interviewing with. But I couldn't remember her name for the life of me. I was just like, I just know I have an interview today. And then the girl was like, we're not hiring, so I'm not sure if that's right. Are you sure you're in the right place? And so I'm like, fuck you mean? I'm not sure I'm in the right place. So I pull out my phone and I look at my notes and I'm like, is this not 2787 Eglinton Avenue East? And she's like, no, this is 2791 Eglinton Avenue East. 2787 is next door. And so I'm like, next door? Where's next door? There's no restaurants here. And she's just like, 2787 is next door at CADDY'S. And I'm just like, are you fucking kidding me? I didn't say that, but my face went red, you guys. I was so embarrassed, because I'm just like, oh my God, this little lady is gonna think that I got an interview next door at 2787. She gonna think I'm gonna go strip. Like, she think I'm gonna go sell my body. And so I'm literally fucking shook, you guys, because I'm just like, I can't believe that that's where my interview is. Obviously it wasn't a stripper interview, but it was for serving who and what, I don't know. Maybe it was serving some pussy, but I wasn't with the shits. So I was like, oh wow, thank you. I'll be going now. Please forget my face. You don't remember anything that just happened. And a little light would have flashed, and bitch, I would have been done with it and on with it, okay? Because I could not believe I walked up in All-Star Bowl. It's not called Bowlerama, it's called All-Star Bowl. I couldn't believe I walked up in there thinking I had a job interview there when my job interview was next door. And so because I needed money, I still decided, okay, I'm gonna go in there, y'all. I wish I could peel my eyes out of my head and unsee the things that I'd unseen when I walked into this place at like, it was probably like 1 o'clock in the afternoon that my interview was. And so I still went to the interview because I was just like, okay, fuck it, like I need a job. It says server, they're not saying stripper application, so let me go inside and see. So I walk in there and there's probably about 5 men on their lunch break, and there's bitches on stage dancing. There's pregnant bitches, first of all, because CADDY'S is ratchet as hell, you guys. Like, why are there pregnant strippers? And why is it okay that the pregnant strippers on pole? Like, there's pregnant strippers. There were fat, sloppy strippers, and I was just like, oh my God. And these men are literally sitting at the front of the stage, not tipping, just sitting at the front of the stage, having a drink, and it's the middle of the damn day. And I said, this is a sad fucking world. But anyway, there was just, the strippers looked absolutely disgusting. I am so sorry about it, okay? I am so sorry about it. These strippers should not be working as strippers because they were unappealing, okay? Unattractive. So, I couldn't believe my eyes. I walked in and immediately I was just like, I don't think I could work here because I don't think I could deal with staring at this all day. But whatever. Let's just see how this goes. I give my resume, my irrelevant ass resume, because my resume was literally like clothing store, call center, and that was it. There was nothing else. Like, I've had little jobs, but nothing. I had no serving experience, and I had no like hostess experience or anything like that. Definitely no strip club experience. So there was no need for me to actually, once I found out that it was over at CADDY'S and not at the bowling alley, I should have just took my little ass and just left. But I still went inside, and now I'm scarred for life. But yeah, so I talked to the lady, and she's like, oh, you're so beautiful, blah blah blah. And I was like, thank you, ma'am. What is the job, and can I have it? But not really, because I don't want to be looking at these saggy titties all day. You know, what it be like? So she takes my resume, and she's like, do you have your smart serve? And I was like, no. She's like, well, you can get your smart serve online for $35, and so if you get your smart serve this week, then you know the job is yours. And so I was like, okay, perfect, that's exactly what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go online and get it today. No, bitch, no, I was not going to get online and get my damn smart serve and come and turn up and be a bartender here, bitch. No way. Because I just was not about to be working in no damn strip club. I'm so sorry. Like, maybe if the bitches was cuter, like, I would be okay with it, but these bitches were just sloppy, and I was just like, this establishment made me sad and depressed. Like, when I walked inside, I was sad and depressed. No joke. That's basically the story on how I got hired by accident at a titty joint. Okay, titty spot. This is the type of ratchet strip club that Darren from motherfucking Married to Medicine would be in, okay? Only like certified ratchets will go into the strip club. Like, like, if I had taken the job for real, like if I actually went home and got my smart serve and like had to go work there, imagine people seeing me, people that know me see me walk into CADDY'S every day. What? And then I'm working late at that. They gonna think I'm stripping. They gonna come and see me and think I'm a stripper. I said, no. And how am I gonna tell my mom? Yeah, mom, I got a job at CADDY'S. She's gonna be like, and I'm gonna be telling her that I'm just some bartender, and she's gonna be like, no, you're not. You're a damn lie. You're a scribble. Just like, no. So I'm not, I just wasn't having it, okay? So, I don't know if I would ever work at a strip club, but I hear the tips are great. But yeah, that's the story on the time I actually accidentally got hired or applied for a job at a strip club, okay? Yeah. I love my life. I feel like life in Toronto is so eventful compared to my life out here in Ottawa. Like, my life is so boring out here, but your bitch, okay, your bitch might have just got a whip, okay? So, you know, my life might just get a little bit more exciting because, you know, I can't be taking the bus anywhere. Like, honestly, I woke up today and I was like, I can't take the bus no more. Because one, somebody always catch me on there, okay? Somebody's always spotting me on a damn bus. And two, like, why am I taking the bus? Like, my name is Bougie and I'm on the bus? Bitch, you ain't? Where they do that at? So I got a car today. I did. I'm gonna do a car tour and everything. It is not the car I wanted, okay? Because y'all know my dream car is a Jeep Wrangler. I want a Jeep Wrangler. I want my tan or saddle colored bucket seats in there. I either want white or black, but I am going to wrap my car either Tiffany blue or pink. But like, I want a newer Wrangler, and Wranglers don't really depreciate in value, so I decided to get something a little bit cuter, a little bit more sporty for the time being to help build my credit. So I financed it. I'm going to help build my credit back up to something that is like way better than what it is, okay? Because my credit is not bad, but it's like, bitch, man. Like, it's not a bad credit, but it is like it could be better, okay? And so nobody really teaches us these things when we're young and dumb, and so a lot of 18-year-olds will fuck their credit, and then when you get to a certain age, like me, like when you get to like my age and you want to do real things, you can't because your credit's all fucked. And so I did a video last year about that kind of stuff, and I'm gonna do it again because I want everybody to prosper and everybody to have great credit and everybody to make better decisions than my ass made, because you learn the hard way, and I'm learning the hard way. And like, a car is like a little thing to me. my real goal is to buy a house eventually, and if your credit's not A1 when it comes to buying a house, you're gonna end up like Eugene and Toya on fucking Married to Medicine and have to rent out properties when you well into your 40s. Like, bitch, no, I need to be buying a house within the next couple of years, and so I gotta build my credit back up. And I also have to build my credit back up to the point where I can get a Wrangler, the Wrangler of my dreams. And so that's why I just feel like everything is with God's timing. I'm very stubborn, and it was once I finally said, okay, you know what? Instead of trying to get a Wrangler right now, it's better if I get a smaller car so that I can get what I want. Because why would I settle for less? Like, I actually got approved for a Wrangler today too, and I was just like, really? Like, the Wrangler that I got approved for, and you know what's so crazy about this? I got approved for this Wrangler, but it's a 2012. And like I said, they don't depreciate in value, and so they wanted me to put down a certain amount, which is what I had told them I was going to put down, which was fine. But they had at first said they didn't have in-house financing. I know this is going like way left. You're like, okay, Bo, your story time is over. Why are you talking? I have to tell you guys this. So I did get approved for a Wrangler today, but I had to weigh the pros and the cons, and I had actually gotten approved for that Wrangler while I was test driving the car that I actually purchased. I got approved for one car while I was sitting in the other car, and so I was like, I was looking at Shooter and I was like, babe, like, what do I do? Like, I really want a Wrangler, and they're telling me I can get it, but like, I just felt like they kind of like were playing with me, because at first they didn't have in-house financing, and then now all of a sudden they did. So I was kind of like, nah, I'd rather just get this car, because I really do love the car. Like, you guys are gonna love it. It's so cute. It's so cute. It was just a smarter move, and I felt like literally everything is with God's timing, because before I had gone to the dealership for the Wrangler today, and I went to go look at it, and I went to go see how we could work something out, and to see how much money I'd have to put down on it, and whatever, because with Wranglers, you if you're financing or leasing, you have to put down a lot of money, especially if you don't have the greatest credit and you want to do financing and you're not buying it outright. Then you do have to put down a larger amount. Your interest rate's mad high, and like, it's just fucked up. And so when I did the math of what she was telling me, I would end up paying way more for the fucking 2012 Wrangler than I would be paying for this cute car that I got. And so I was just like, no, like, they're trying to rip me off here, and I'm not having it. So they can keep their little Wrangler. I'm gonna just build my credit with this one, because I didn't do in-house financing. I actually got like a real approval from like an actual dealership, and it wasn't like the dealership that I went to for the Wrangler was like a mom and pop shop. The car that I bought was from an actual dealership, like a Dodge Chrysler dealership. It's really going to be beneficial for me with building my credit back up and, like, you know, starting fresh. And so I feel like because I turned off the stubbornness, because literally, you guys, I've been looking for a car for so long, and I was like, I'm not driving anything that is not a Wrangler. Like, that is just what I want. And so I'm like, I'm not driving anything that's not that. And so I had this mentality, and I was just like, you know what? It's not gonna work. It's not gonna work out. It's not that I'm never gonna get it, but I'm just like, I don't necessarily want to buy a brand new car, because they depreciate as soon as you drive them off the lot. Though Wranglers tend not to, because they're a luxury car. But I just kind of feel like for my first car, it doesn't make sense for me to spend bands, like literally like 28 G's. It does not make sense for me to do that. So that's why I kind of opted out, and I'm glad that I did that, because I am actually, so I didn't think that I could love a car like I love Wranglers, but everything in due time. And so now that I'm in now that I have this car, I just feel like, first of all, I'm really proud. I'm super happy. I feel super blessed, but I just feel like it's just so perfect for me. It's like the perfect little car. Like, oh, I can't wait to show you guys it. It's so cute. The interior is like literally what sold me on it. The interior is so beautiful, and like, it's just a cute fucking car. Like, it's literally so cute, and I can't wait to show it to you guys. I keep repeating myself because I'm tired. I just feel like I made the right decision. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know if you guys have ever had to contemplate. I feel like God tested me today, and he basically dangled the Wrangler in my face. he didn't really dangle it. Like, he wouldn't tease me, you know, God don't do all that. But like, he wanted to see if I would make the right decision, and I think I did. And I feel good about making that decision, because I could have like said, oh wow, like I got approved for this Wrangler, let me take the money, let me give them the deposit that I told them I would give them, and drive off the lot with my fucking Wrangler. Like, let me do this. But instead, I feel like an adult, okay? I think that's what I'm trying to say here. I feel like an adult. Like, I feel like I made like an executive decision, and I'm happy with it. And so, yeah, within the next couple of days, I will show you guys my new car or whatever. And yeah, but I'm really happy and pleased, and like, hard work definitely pays off, and I cannot be any more ecstatic right now. Like, I'm actually in awe, I'm in shock, and I'm over the moon about having a car. Like, this is my first car ever in life, and I just feel like nobody helped me. Nobody, like, I didn't have to ask anybody to spot me. I didn't have to get anybody to co-sign for me. Like, you know what I mean? I just feel so fucking good. I don't, you guys, you can't even understand how I feel right now. Like, oh, I'm so happy. Like, I'm so happy. Like, I can't get past it. Like, every 5 minutes, my thought has been, wow, I have a car. Like, there's literally a car that's in my name. Like, I have a car. Like, I don't think any, like, I have a car. Like, honestly, every 5 minutes today, I was like going to cry, because I was in such awe. Like I feel so accomplished. Girl, what am I even going on about right now? Like, yeah, I want to thank you guys so much for supporting me, because if it wasn't for y'all, I wouldn't have no damn car. So you know what? My car is your car. And yeah. Oh, I'm getting emotional. Nope, not crying today. I've been crying on my damn channel way too often, and it's not happening right now. Ugh, I hate tap water. Not really, but like, I prefer distilled water with no salt and no minerals. I like my, you know, nothing in my water. But this is tap water, because I have to go buy bottles. Yeah, bougie likes distilled water, okay? No salt, no minerals, okay? Nothing is in my water, just pure water, okay? But yeah, I love you guys so much, and I will definitely see you in the next one, yeah? See you later.